you guys doing? What a surprise! Oh shit, hold on, I'm a little overlaid on you guys. Let me move myself over a little bit. Hi you guys, how you doing? Can I get a hi, Yena? Welcome in, guys. Oh yeah, and I have alerts on both sides now, so this might be really chaotic if you guys do a lot of stuff that ends up proccing alerts, because there's now 2 alert systems active. Creeper Mage, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you, Nimo, for the 3 months tier 1, and thank you, Cryptic, for the 3 months tier 1 as well. Thank you, guys. When is it not chaotic? You know, you raise a good point, but also I'm just saying there's a lot going on the screen now. Like there's a lot happening. So we have the Twitch subs and stream elements should pop up here now as well, and the YouTube ones should also pop up here now. And I know I haven't streamed for a while on Twitch, so we might have a lot of resubs. But thank you guys for the resubs, I appreciate it. Thank you, Cryptic, for the tier 3 resub. Oh my god, appreciate it. But hi guys, how you guys doing? A bit of an early stream for me, but I thought I would get one in just because I haven't streamed for a hot second. I know I'm supposed to be taking a break, but I've been kind of just doing side quests other places. So it's not really been a break, it's just kind of been doing collabs at other people's streams. Twitch gang better? I mean, if you guys want to duke it out, feel free. If you guys want to duke it out, feel free. Yeah, fight, guys. Fight each other right now. Fight each other right now. Yap stream on our Minecraft channel? I know, it's crazy. You know what was so sad? I actually was talking about this on Tia's stream earlier. I logged into the Wild Frontiers event like the day after the finale. Because I was like, oh, maybe someone will be on, you know? Like maybe I can say hi to someone. Nope. 0 people. And I got really sad and I logged out. It was a ghost town. But it's fine, you know, it's okay. It is what the fuck? What? Huh? Creeper Mage, thank you for the 10 gifted, I appreciate it. What? Huh? Twitch subs are better than YouTube subs? I mean, actually, okay, so I actually didn't talk about this. I wasn't gonna do a big thing. I was gonna do like a celebration stream because we did hit level 1 of Partner Plus. So, which means I am now getting a bigger split from Twitch than I am from YouTube, because YouTube is giving me 0% right now. But thank you so much, Creeper Mage, for the 10 gifted. I appreciate it. If you were in chat and you got a gifted sub from Creeper Mage, please make sure to say thank you and enjoy your emotes at reviewing and badges. Also, Anon Moose, thank you so much for the 3 months as well. Thank you. Not hard to beat a 0% cut. Yeah, I mean, but it is better than the standard Twitch cut now because we got Partner Plus, at least the level 1. So we're gonna go for level 2 now, which is probably not possible with our current standing because it requires 300 individual subs, which means that basically everyone in chat would have to sub. Like everyone in chat would have to sub themselves instead of like getting a gifted sub. And I know not everyone has the monetary means to do that, so. But good news is that we should be able to reapply for YouTube pretty soon. I have asked management exactly what that process is, and fingers crossed, we get it back. That would be very nice. What's going on? We're just yapping. We're just talking. Or less if they're T3, but yeah, sad gifted don't count. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Which means everyone should tier 3 right? I'm kidding. Pika, thank you so much for the resub as well. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of a talk stream. I feel like we haven't had like a proper Yap stream in a while. It's always been like doing something. So I wanted to, you know, see how you guys were doing. How is the chat doing? It'd be fun to get my badge back on here again. I really hope we get it back because it would be really nice to have green names in my YouTube chat again. I've had multiple people come in during my Minecraft streams and be like, wow, people really don't like you, huh? Like, okay, they didn't say that exactly, but they were like, why are there no green names in here? But does no one membership around here? And I was like, no, please, please. I just lost monetization. I swear, my community loves me. Right, guys? You guys love me, right? Right, guys? it do be ooh, it do be a little rough out here. Oh, speaking of which, I know you guys have been talking about it a little bit, but for those who don't know, WILDFYRE's 6-month anniversary is coming up. Can you fucking believe it's been 6 months already? Isn't that crazy? I feel like I just debuted yesterday. But yeah, no, apparently, we're coming up on 6 months in about a week and a half, which is pretty insane. Yeah, it's nuts, so dude, it's freaking crazy. But we do have some fun stuff planned, and I am getting some, new stuff for us for the channel as celebration. We are getting some new emotes, of which I will not reveal what the emotes look like yet, because they're not done. But they're really cute. We're getting a new head pat emote, we're getting a new heart emote, glow sticks emote. We're getting like a disgust, like an like emote. Like brother emote. We're getting a crying emote, we're getting a raid emote, we're gonna get a bonk emote, and then we're gonna get a I'm actually So we're gonna get some new emotes for 6 months. And we might also get some new alerts. I don't know if they'll be done by the time the 19th rolls around. Probably not. But we're gonna get some new alerts as well. They're gonna be animated. Ooh, everyone say ooh, animated alerts. Ooh, I can finally get rid of the default Twitch alerts. Ooh. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every single time I get like a sub, it's the default Twitch alert GIF that pops up with the default Twitch alert sound that pops up. I have no customization because I'm freaking boring and I have no resources to customize it. But I will have resources to customize it soon, hopefully. I don't know when these alerts will be done, but I'm very excited for them. They will be very cute. Yeah, custom animated alerts. Ooh, everyone's like, ooh. Gotta love commanding Twitch chat to do stuff, man. Thank you, Jinx, for the resub as well. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it, Jinx. Welcome back, welcome back. Ooh. The gift better be you yeeting us into the sun. Okay, so there's a couple of them. I requested like a silly little dancing gif. Kind of like the one that Enya has in the server. For those who are not in the Discord server. This is my Discord server shill! Go join the Discord server where we chat about miscellaneous things and talk about... I don't even know, man. The topics are so wide-ranged. But yeah, we talk in there. It's pretty cool. You guys should check it out. But, give me 1 second. Let me find the thread in which I had this in. What the fuck is this? Oh. Sorry, we really need to organize the way that we structure commissions and, like, creative project and stuff in the server. It is so confusing. There are just so many threads. I don't know what's going on in most of them. But you know, that be the way it is, I guess. That be the way it is. Where is this thread? I know it's somewhere. The fuck? Oh, here they are. Yeah, one of the animations will be a chibi Yena and then a young pup giving each other a high five. And then the other one will just be like a little dancing gif. And then the other one will be like I forgot what was the exact reference I sent to my manager. Let's see. Oh, you know that one gif where like you know what? It may be easier for me to just show it on screen. But I requested this. I think you guys will know it once you see it. It's the I don't know if it's originated from Love Live, but this is a Love Live character. I think I need to add it with media source, yeah, because it's a GIF. What? Huh? Where did it go? Is it not a media? Is it an image? Sorry guys, I don't know how to use OBS. Yes, it is an image apparently. What? Where is it? What the fuck? Huh? Eh? That pointing meme? No, it's the one where they're waving the money around, where they're like, the chibi's like holding money bills in her hand like a fan, and then like she's waving it around. Like I don't know how to describe it now. I'm just in real life. I'm like trying to demonstrate the motion, but I realize you guys can't see this now. It kind of just looks like I'm doing the Italian fingers. You know what? Here, I'll send you guys this. I'll just upload the PNG. Maybe you'll know from the PNG. Think this will work. This one. You guys know this GIF? The one where she's like waving it around, like like she's waving it up and down, like money. Yeah. Mamma mia. Yeah, that one. That's from Love Live? I don't know if it's from Love Live. I just know this is a Love Live character. I think she's from like Aquarius or something like that. But yeah, I got 3 alerts done for those purposes. So we should have that hopefully soon. Lone Wolf, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Happy 2 months, dude. Thank you so much. I realize I don't think I see messages on these. I don't know if you guys wrote them and I just don't see them, or if I am just blind. But Yena, don't got money. You live in a trash can. I mean, the money you guys are giving me is going somewhere. I don't know where, but it's sure going somewhere because I'm not getting a house anytime soon. The market is crashing right now, guys. my brokerage accounts are not looking great right now. Oh, reset message is optional on Twitch. Is it optional on YouTube? Dude, it's been so long since I've been on YouTube. In terms of like having monetization, that I don't even remember how like stuff works on there anymore. Oh, it's been 84 years, dude. It's been 84 years. Would the webtoon of your comic make you money? Absolutely not. You guys think artists make money? No, not at all, dude. Webtoon artists make like nothing off of their actual webtoon. They make more stuff off of like physical sales and like merchandise. Almost everything stems back to merchandise. Speaking of which, Yena Youngblood merchandise coming soon to a store near you. Actually, not to a store near you because we don't have brick and mortars, but coming to an online store near you in 2-ish months. Whoa! Make sure to save your money because there's gonna be some cool stuff. I'm sure someone has to pay for the art. I mean, a lot of people who do like webtoons and stuff like that, like they do it on their own accord. Like they're just passionate writers and artists who want to just make webtoons, you know? You're getting your own merch already? I mean, I have my own merch already, technically. Technically. We have the Evergreen merch on the Brave website, but I'm getting my own specialized merch. It's gonna be birthday merchandise. It's gonna be coming out probably on my birthday, because that's what it's for. I believe so. I'll let you guys know if anything changes. It's gonna be a desk mat. I think I can tell you guys this. I don't think this is a secret. Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be a desk mat, a t-shirt, and then also a enamel pin. How special we talking? I'm pretty sure personally me, I'm pretty sure I've never seen VTuber merch executed in this way before. Like, I'm going for a very what I like to call like stealth anime type of look for the shirt, at least. I wanted to kind of like mimic those Uniqlo t-shirts where you can tell it's from an anime and you know it's weeb, but it doesn't look like super loud. It's not like super like you can't wear this out on a daily basis type deal. Really? I thought your birthday merch was coming out on Christmas? You know, I can see why you would think that, but, you know, surprisingly, it's actually coming out on my birthday, you know? I know it's a little confusing with it being called, like, birthday merch and everything. You would think that it wouldn't be coming out on my birthday, obviously, you know? No huge booba on the front. No, no huge booba on the front. Also will not be just a graphic on black t-shirt. That is what I can say at the moment. It's Yena's birthday. Happy birthday. No, it's not my birthday today. It's my birthday in 2 months, guys. 2 months. A bit less than 2 months, technically, because my birthday is on 6/6. Happy birthday. Aw, thanks, guys. No Cesby and Lex in bold print. Listen, I asked about it, but I don't think it fits the Brave branding very well. You guys are more than welcome to make fan-made Cesby and Lex merch, though. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for the happy birthdays. You know what? You're right, guys. Birthday merch coming out today. That's how you expedite it, evidently. Oh my god. Actually, none of the art's done, guys. None of the art is done. There's no way the birthday merch comes out today. Birthday merch every day. Oh my god, you're so right. If it's my birthday every single day, they'll just have to keep making merch for me. It's just that easy, guys. If you're giving us the perm, Cesby and Lex merch incoming. Yeah, I mean, like, someone already did it. Literally on, I think, like, the first week of debut. I forgot who it was. It's on Twitter somewhere. On the first week of debut, someone made a shirt that's just me, my key art, saying Cesby and Lex. And that's it. There's nothing else on there. The shirt exists somewhere. Someone has it. I feel like they're gonna wear it to Offkai. Like. But, yeah. You are more than welcome to get Cesby and Lex merchandise featuring me, Yena Youngblood. In fact, you know, if you really, really want to step up your game, I would even suggest going on skeb.jp. Is it called skeb.jp? Hold on. Or is it skeb. Something else? Skeb. Yes. I would highly recommend going on skeb.jp, finding an artist to commission of me and Cersea kissing, and then getting that on a t-shirt that says Cesby and Lex. Searching Cesby and Lex shirt actually showed me the shirt for— What?! Oh my god! What the fuck?! Wait, guys, that's me! That's me, Yena Youngblood! Please don't buy t-shirts from these knockoff t-shirt places. I implore you to get your own Gildan t-shirt and then get your own transfer paper and then make the t-shirt yourself. It's a lot more involved, but it also makes it a lot more special because it's one of a kind. The reason why this happened, I believe, is because whoever used the t-shirt, whoever posted this t-shirt on Twitter somehow attracted the t-shirt bots, and I think it just like became uncontainable. It is just everywhere now. The AI for these sites are really funny though. They like describe me like, I feel like I think one of the AI sites described me as a lesbian icon and was like, getting the Lesbian Lex Yena Youngblood shirt is empowering move that empowers lesbians everywhere around the world or something. It was something like that. I was like, what is going on here? What is happening? You're just like Thor! Oh my god, no wonder. Oh my god, speaking of which, I didn't know the new what are they called? Hero? Emma Frost, is that her name? I didn't realize she was a Vanguard. Mato actually messaged me and she was like, we gotta get you back on. We gotta get you back on Marvel Rivals. And I was like, why me specifically? Turns out, Emma Frost is a Vanguard. I didn't know. I have no idea how she plays, but it would be interesting to try her out again. The site says, and I quote, Yena Youngblood is a renowned lesbian artist whose work has gained widespread recognition for its portrayal of the lesbian experience. Guys, I'm not even lesbian. I'm bisexual. You know what's really funny? So Lesbian Lex wasn't even like, it wasn't even like brought upon by me. I distinctly remember how this happened. It was my first stream after debut. And I was doing that one voice mimicry game where I was doing Batsus. One of the Batsus was, okay, you have to tweet whatever, you know, is the most popular opinion for chat for you to tweet. And it was between 3 choices. I think it was like Lesbian Lex. It was something about fiery noodles coming out my butthole. And then there was like one more. I don't remember what it was. But obviously the renowned winner was Lesbian Lex. But it wasn't me who suggested it. Someone in chat suggested it. And I don't think at this point I had portrayed any lesbian behavior. I don't know. Maybe I just give off the energy at IDK. Like, you know, I flirt with my friends, but I don't think... Oh my god! Somewhat. Thank you so much for the $100 tip. I appreciate... Whoa. Whoa. Thank you so much, Somewhat, for the $100 tip. I really appreciate it. Saw your yapping with the door. I quite moved. Well, I appreciate you listening in. I hope you're enjoying the yapping stream today as well. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, thank you. I mean, your interactions with Cersei. Okay, but I don't think I flirt with... Okay, listen, no. I need to back up here, okay? But first, let me properly thank Somewhat. Thank you so much, Somewhat, for the $100 tip. I really, really appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. And I hope you continue to enjoy streams if you decide to come back later. Thank you so much. But I need to set the record here, okay? I don't think I flirt nearly as much as I do with my friends than some other people in the VTubing scene. Like, I think I'm a very reserved flirter. Like, I will, like, make funny comments and be like, ah ha ha, you know, like, baby girl, you know, like, kind of like that. But I don't think I do it more than any other VTuber. You know what I mean? Maybe they thought you were a disaster lesbian. What does that mean? What? Hold on, I need to search disaster lesbian. What does this mean? Disaster lesbian trope? What is this? Disaster lesbian trope, also referred to as misery lesbian, depicts lesbian characters as intentionally combative, unhappy, or rejecting the usual path of positive representation. What does that mean? I don't get it. Lovable idiot who cannot catch a break. All lesbians are disaster lesbians. It's just on a Richter scale. Richter scale is crazy, dude. Wow, I'm glad you guys think I'm not bitchless, you know? That's a huge compliment. Most VTuber chats think their streamer is bitchless. I see we have the outlier here. Think of all the Lesbian Lex merch you can buy now. You do give off the energy? Well, okay, I am like, you know, like, I am from New York, and I was in the art scene in New York, so you can kind of, like, gauge what some of my experiences may have been when, like, with women. Like, New York is just inherently queer. Like, there's not a lot of... I would say it's majority queer and, like, minority straight. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's the New Yorkian in me. New York. It's because you canonically have. Oh, you know what? That would do it. No, that would do it. It's the butch lesbian experience. Yes. I mean, listen, man. I love women. I have had my fair share of experiences with women. But I myself am not fully lesbian, so I can't take upon that title entirely. I'm bisexual. But I do think it's really funny how Lesbian Lex became such a big, predominant phrase in my community. Oh my god. Ah, that's funny. That is funny indeed. Oh, also, Colzar, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back. Thank you for the resub. And Todd, thank you for the $5 tip as well. Thank you guys. Thank you for the support to y'all. I appreciate it. I bet Yena goes around saying, I'm walking over here. Listen, man, there was a phrase, I don't know if you guys had this in college, but because you had to walk everywhere in New York, there was a phrase that me and my classmates would say pretty often. When we crossed the street, we'd be like, what are you gonna do? Hit me? Huh? What are you gonna do, huh? Hit me? Yeah, I'm walking here, you know? And it was said very unironically. Because school is not fun and debt is also not fun. No, no one hit me, unfortunately. Oh, no, actually, one person did hit me. But it wasn't like a car frontal hit. I think I've told this story on stream before. I used to longboard. I mean, I still longboard, but I used to longboard for travel in New York. And for those who don't know what a longboard is, it's basically just a bigger skateboard that has more space for your feet. It's not meant for really tricks or anything. It's more meant for like actually gliding and stuff like that. You can do this thing called dancing on it. But I never learned how to get super proficient at that. But yeah, I used to longboard. You know what? Actually, let me just show you guys a picture. Oh, I wonder if staff will let me ever. Oh, you know what? Because I don't technically live in New York anymore. I wonder if staff would ever let me like release a longboarding video. I have a video of me going down really fast downhill in New York, and it's really pretty. There's like a it's that one street where the sun like eclipses the buildings, and it's a big downhill, and I have a video of me going downhill on that really fast, and it's super cinematic, really cool looking. Hopefully not to dox yourself. No. I mean, I don't live in New York anymore, so like it doesn't technically dox me, quote unquote. The idea of longboarding in a city is so scary to me. It was definitely scary. So I was pretty reckless initially, but after this incident happened, I became very, very safe with it. I only like longboard on the streets if it was like super clear out, like there was no cars around and anything. Is it true that New Yorkers hate the song Empire State of Mind? I don't have an opinion of it, I guess. I feel like the truth is most people just don't care. You know what I mean? Yena knows about longboarding. How can she get any cooler? Oh, thank you. Yeah, longboarding for me was mostly just a ways to get around, but let me see if I can show you guys a picture. Let me see if I can show you guys the picture of the exact longboard I had, actually. I don't know if they still... Oh, no, they do. Wow. Yeah, this is the longboard I owned when I was still actively longboarding. It's very pretty. Oh, shit. It's also huge. Had koi fish on the back. Very pretty. I also replaced the wheels to square wheels. There's these things called shark wheels. I think that's what they were called. Yeah. And they're like really strange. I don't know how to explain it, but I replaced the wheels to these ones. But they're like kind of they're still circular, but they're like square shaped. And they like wobble around a little bit. It's allegedly supposed to help you ride on tougher terrain. I don't know if it actually worked. I just got them because I was like, you know what? The gravel here is not really smooth, so I might as well. But yeah, so I used to longboard as a form of travel when I was still in New York doing college and stuff like that. And one of the things that I had always told myself that I would never do is longboard next to like stalled cars, because it's very scary since you never know, they could start moving again, you know, they could open their door and stuff like that. But the one time I broke this rule, it was at 3 a.m. at night. I was coming home from a really long studio session, and I saw a stalled taxi on the side of the road, and I was like, okay, you know what, it's 3 a.m. like, I'm just gonna, normally I would pick up my longboard, go to the side of the sidewalk, walk past, and go back onto the road. But since it was 3 a.m. and I was like, okay, there's no cars around, you know, I should be fine, I just decided to longboard past. Terrible decision, because the taxi driver opened the door as soon as I was in front of him. It flung me out to the other side of the street, to which it was a green light with an incoming car. Luckily, there was no other car on the street, so the car was able to swerve into the opposing lane and then go back into, you know, the lane he was supposed to be in. The one time I broke my rule. And it was kind of like life flashing before my eyes moment a little bit. And yeah, after that, I never broke that rule again. I was even more cautious when longboarding. YouTubers love getting hit by cars. I mean, I wasn't technically hit by a car. I was flung into the road by a car, which almost led me to being hit by a car. Was this taxi blind or something? I'm not exactly sure. It was so stupid because back then I didn't even think about asking about like insurance or like, you know, like a contact or something. I probably could have gotten quite a bit of money for that actually, because the taxi driver didn't like run or anything like that. You know, he just stayed where he was. You know, he even like checked up on me and stuff like that. But I just didn't think about asking for insurance or anything. I was so like just frazzled. I was like, I just want to get home. You know, like I don't even want to deal with this guy right now. I probably could have gotten a bit of money from that though. It is what it is. You know, it be the way it be. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Also, Shield saying thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back. Thank you for the resub. And somewhat, thank you so much for the 6 months in advance. Oh my god. I appreciate it. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. How was your Minecraft game? Did you finish your metal gun factory? Yeah, I would say I finished, quote unquote. I didn't technically, okay, I cheesed the last distillation step a little bit. But it worked for the purposes of what I need to complete, so it was fine. Technically, I should have built more structures in the oil distillation to make it so that the waste had a place to go. But, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Did you ever get a speeding ticket on a longboard? No. Longboards can't go that fast. Unless you have an electric one. In which I actually did have an electric one at one point, but it was really scary, and I didn't like how I couldn't really control the speed with my feet. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of all up to the controller. And in my head, I was like, what if the controller, like, glitches or something, and it forces me to go max speed into, like, a wall? I don't fucking know, you know, like... And then I have to, like, jump off the longboard and tumble roll to like survive. So I ended up returning the motorized one. I remember someone saying you either need to have a really pretty face or have an interesting story to be an influencer. I mean, I don't know who that someone was, but I've got the interesting stories down packed. I don't think I'm conventionally unattractive, but I don't think I'm conventionally pretty either. You know what I mean? I think I just look average. Just an average little guy. Thank you for the alert, Captain Baboop. Appreciate it. It's not cheating if it's in-game. I know. I think it's just like in my head, like I like to do stuff the proper way as well. You know what I mean? So like when I do stuff that isn't the proper way, I'm like, I really should do this the proper way. Yena's got stories for days. I got so many stories, dude. I've lived a long life. This hyena is old as fuck. You were the VTuber model? Me, myself. Like, me, myself, in real life. I think I'm just an average looking dude, you know? I don't think I'm particularly unattractive or particularly super attractive. It's not cheating, it's efficiency. You right. No, you right. You true. You true. But Yena, we like woman. Average is not average in our perception. Requirements. They must breathe. Shadow, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's the completionist in me, exactly. It's like, I feel like it's not correct if it's not done the proper way, but you know, it is what it is. I was mostly doing it for the achievements anyways. I lived through the Ice Age? No, I wouldn't survive in the Ice Age. I'm so bad with the cold, dude. Hello from YouTube. Hello, Kosor? 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 Sorry, I'm putting on lip balm, one sec. My VTuber model might look a little weird. Set your expectations low so you'll never be disappointed. I agree full-heartedly with that, yeah. I fully believe in not disappointing yourself. You went for 12 hours, so you did it... Wait, what? You did it more than journeyman? Journeyman it? What? Did you mean gerrymandering? No, gerrymandering is a voters thing, isn't it? Gerrymandering. Journeyman? I don't understand attractive and unattractive in the traditional sense. I'm much more about a person's personality if I vibe with them. No, I am as well. I am as well. Wholeheartedly. No, I agree. I actually, like, I've never had, like, a celebrity crush, to say. Because I think I've just never found celebrities particularly, like, attractive in the way of, like, I'm attracted to them. You know? Like, I think I understand it in a sense of, like, this is someone who is conventionally attractive because their face is, like, symmetrical. Or, like, you know, they fit beauty standards of today. But, like, in my head, I don't really find attraction to them for being attractive, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've always had, like, people in, like, my college and stuff be like, oh, like, this actor's so hot. Or, like, you know, oh, this, like, musician is, like, you know, I want to date someone like him and stuff like that. I don't know. I've never had that experience before. It might just be because I was never exposed to pop media when I was younger, but... Whoa. What the heck, Restream? Oh, no, that's just a notification on my end. Restream just messaged me 4 times. Congratulations! You received 1,000 messages today with Restream chat. Thanks, Restream! Oh my god, no, it's sending me at like 60 times now. What? No, stop it! I've been drawing portraits of loved ones recently. I realized I think they're also pretty because I love them and their smile. Oh my god, Restream, stop! Please! I'm trying to read comments! Ah! Okay, I think it's good now. No, I think it's good now. Yeah, no, I feel very similarly. Like, I find my friends very attractive because they're my friend. You know, I'm like, oh, like, I know who you are as a person. I find you attractive because of this. Like, if there was someone really pretty who had an ugly personality, I think I would also find them unattractive. It goes both ways, you know what I mean? Anime Man, hello, welcome in. Just joined after working out. Nice! What workout did you do? I'm actually very sore right now as well, which is why you might hear my laughing more as like a wheeze. I'm going more like, because I can't laugh right now. My stomach hurts. Everything is pain. What is love like? That's a loaded question, dude. I mean, I think honestly, I'm of the opinion that romantic love and love for like friends really isn't that too far off. Like, I would say the only difference of romantic love is that it's someone who you kind of spend every single day with. Whereas friendship love is more like love in small bursts, you know? Didn't the spa help you at all? I mean, I'm sure it did, but I am still very sore. Dude, the most petite little Korean woman, all right? I shit you not. She was probably like 4'10", looked like she weighed like 80 pounds. This woman destroyed me. I was like, how are you using so much force? How is this possible? How is this happening? Dude, she scrubbed me so hard. This is a little TMI, but my nipples are a little bit like raw. Cause like she scrubbed me that hard. Like I went home from the spa and I was like, damn, my boobs hurt, man. No, she got that power, dude. It was crazy. But like, she gave me a massage too afterwards. And I don't know what she did, but there was this like one nerve she massaged that like made me like see white. I was like, why do I feel like I'm passing out right now? No, the Korean Ajumma is insane, dude. Korean Ajumma has the power to cleanse the filth from your very soul. Oh, you sound really fertile, huh? Excuse me. I'm sorry. Mods get this guy? Question mark? This is the difference between YouTube chat and Twitch chat. I don't know YouTube chat. Not setting a very good reputation for yourself right now. Twitch chat's kind of up in points currently. Oh my god. Be better, YT chat. Yeah, you tell him, Twitch chat. You tell him. Do not. One apple ruins the bunch us. You said that so like... You said that so, wisely. Do not smite us, for one bad apple ruins the rest of us. Sounding fertile is a Ravencroft thing? Maybe I'm related. Who knows, man? I mean, really, what's the biological difference from a crow to a hyena? If you really think about it. How about you mind your own business, Twitch chat? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm romantically involved, my homies. It's fine because we have socks on. I don't know what this is in reference to, but you know, I'm happy for you, Takeruoma. You keep those socks on. Just like the delusion you hold. 95% same DNA, practically identical. Yeah, I mean, hey man, I don't make the rules here. That's science. Crow is closer to dinosaur than hyena, really? I mean, listen, man. If school taught me anything above a 90% is an A+. We do not fuck with white. Oh no. The Yena Youngblood Civil War. Oh no. I'm gonna go join YouTube chat. They seem more my style. Oh man. No, you guys should do a roast battle. Entertain me. Entertain your king. Roast each other. Get over here, Takeru. We can— oh god, the chat's moving too fast. I can't read this message. We can cuddle with our pants on too. If we're sneaky about it, we can steal a corner and Boss's cardboard box too. Please don't. No, please no making out in my home. Take it outside. Take it outside. There's a nice little alleyway. You can have fun over there. Mom, I'm scared. I want to go. Oh my god. YouTube chatters don't even remember to Yena. They hate her. Is that true, YouTube chat? Is that true? Is that why I have no green names in my chat? Oh, my community hates me. Oh. Oh my god. As a man who walks both between the realms of YT and Twitch, I am conflicted. Ah, the Great War divides. The Great War divides. She only has one fan. You know, it's okay. At least I have a really dedicated one fan. You know what I mean? Something about something quality over quantity. Group makeout between Twitch and YouTube when? I mean, only if everyone's consenting, you know? But if everyone's consenting, please feel free. You know, I am not your mother. Should you want to find a romantic partner within the realms of my chat, you are more than welcome to. In fact, I encourage it. Those who, oh god, oh shit, chat's moving too fast. I would be in both chats, but I work right now. I only have my phone and the badge on Twitch. Those who can't pick a side shall become enemies to both. Choose your allegiance and stand by it, or get caught in a crossfire. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you gonna take that, Twitch chat? I don't know, man. That's a little... Ooh, you got called bitchless. Got called bitchless. What are you gonna do, Twitch chat? Oh no, not this copy pasta again! No! Do I hear music in the background? Yeah, I have a little BGM going on. It's just my chatting BGM, nothing crazy. Cry and accept the truth? No, you can't cry. No, don't accept the truth, all right? You cannot be a Yena Youngblood watcher and also be Rizless, okay? If you are a Yena Youngblood watcher, I have faith in you to find a partner that you will live out the rest of your days happily with, and I have faith in you to get better and become better, the best version that you are. Go to the gym, eat healthier, have a better sleep schedule. Because if you're a Yena Youngblood viewer, you cannot be Rizless, all right? And thus, you cannot be bitchless. I got that autism rate. Oh my god, dude. I am the only one who experiences original thought. No, you're also part of the one viewer. It's okay. You don't have to fool me. You don't have to fool me. You're fine. Got it, coach. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, gamers. I'm in my need phase. That stings. I mean, you just gotta slowly work your way out of it. I fully believe that everyone can live a fulfilling life. Like, I know, like, we talk about, like, girl failure stuff and, like, oh, shit! Tia, thank you so much for the raid! I appreciate it! Hello, Tia! Hello, Tia's Raiders! Welcome in. For those who don't know Tia, Tia is a really cool ghost who recently alived herself again. And you should go check her out. She was in my Minecraft team. And she's really, really cool. But thank you so much, Tia, for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Yena. I am the Hyena VTuber from Brave Group's idol project from... I don't know why I went all the way back to Brave... Sorry, let me start that over. I am the Hyena VTuber from Idol's WILDFYRE, their most recently released generation that is owned by Brave Group. There we go. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. If you want to know what I do in a nutshell, I do a lot of endurance streams. I do a lot of streams where I do self-imposed challenges, completionist stuff, etc., and I also yap a lot, and I sing sometimes. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the raid, Tia. I appreciate it. Team Royalty! Woo! Yeah! Royalty! Royalty! Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Love royalty. Why are you in a nutshell? I was trying to think of a clever response for this. Oh, because I'm cracked! Hold on. Because I'm cracked! Why am I in a nutshell? Because walnut. Cause walnut, that's kind of a stretch. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. Distracted Loot, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Happy 3 months. Thank you for the resub. Also, Yena's Rizless fan. Thank you so much for the $1 tip. Any Riz advice, boss? Because last time I tried, I cold opened. Wait, what? What? Huh? Sorry, I can't read. Any. First step, learn how to read. Any Riz advice, boss? Because the last time I tried a cold open approach, I got slapped. Okay, so I think, for me personally, I think about Riz as very much so a social skill. It's not so much as trying to make yourself seem like the best version of yourself or trying to make yourself seem impressive or try to approach someone in like with the intention of wanting to date them. It's using social skills and using social deductive factors to learn how to navigate a scenario and make it feel natural. So like one of the things I think I do really well in social settings is that I know how to empathize with people. Empathize. Like, I know how to relate with other people. Like, for example, when I went to a con recently, I met some other VTubers, and I was looking for a common point of interest that we both had. And for some people, that was certain TV shows or certain, certain activities, hobbies, and stuff like that. For other people, it was maybe location-based stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I just moved to California. Oh yeah, I went to school in New York. Oh yeah, I grew up there before. You know, I visited this place, etc., etc. You find a point of interest and you bounce off from that. To say like, you know, for example, right? I think like if I were at a bar or something like that, and I see someone of interest I want to talk to, you know, maybe I would go up to them and be like, you know, like, nice night, right? Like, you know, what's the occasion? What you here for? Something like that. Kind of to prod them to say something back to me in a more casual manner that opens up the conversation for something more. And obviously you can kind of read the room, right? Sometimes people won't want to be approached and sometimes people don't want to talk. And once you get that response, you can always just be like, I just came over to grab a drink. Sorry to bother you. Just want to, you know, strike up some small talk, you know, while I was waiting. But, you know, it seems like you're busy. Won't bother you anymore. And it shows respect as well. You have to learn how to gauge the situation once you open up with a prospect of conversation. And that's how you do it. That's how basically I've made every single relationship in my life. You open up a conversation with something of interest for both parties. If both parties seem to be interested in having that conversation, you just keep going. But yeah. Reading the room, but you need to be literate first. Yes, exactly. It comes with practice. You know, you're not gonna get it the first time, but I almost always think cold openings are not the way to go. Because think about it in this way, right? Especially from if you're a guy, and you're trying to ask a woman out and you like don't know who she is, she doesn't know who you are. A lot of women in social settings are already super on guard. Like they're like, what's this weird man coming here trying to talk to me? Who is this guy? You know, like why are they making advances at me? Do they want something from me? Are they gonna hurt me? You know, a lot of this stuff is things that women already think about on a daily basis when they go out. And so when you try to approach someone in a even like non-malicious manner, you will possibly get viewed in that way because we are already on guard, you know? So an easy way to do it is, you know, be casual with it, you know? Like, see how the waters are, see if they're open to conversation, and if they're not, no big worries, you know? You just, like, you know, let sleeping dogs lie, and you, like, head out, and, you know, don't disturb them. But yeah, I think it's a lot of just knowing how to read the room, knowing how to connect with other people, and that comes with practice. Like, I can't teach you how to connect with other people, but I can teach you methods in which I try to connect with other people. I think one a really good example was me and a VTuber that was in Brave Group. I won't say who just because I don't think they're okay with personal information being spread around. But we were able to relate based on having schooling experience in New York. We met at a convention a while ago and I talked to them, and like initially it was kind of awkward because we had never met each other in real life. We have never really interacted in like the VTubing space either. And then as soon as we hit that connection of, oh, we both went to school in New York, boom, suddenly we were like yapping away at each other, you know? All it takes is just a little bit of a, you know, okay, personal connection. And like, I think a really good, okay, I know a lot of you guys have not been to my meet and greets, but a really good marker to show what I mean of like trying to get people to open up is what I do in my meet and greets. Finding common ground. For example, there was this one guy who came to my meet and greet, very, very shy. If you're in chat right now, I'm sorry to call you out. I don't really remember your name, but I just remember this guy being incredibly, incredibly shy. Like very much so, like came up, didn't seem to know what to say, didn't seem to know how to act. And the first thing I said was, hey dude, how are you enjoying your con? You know, and then they were like, oh, it's my first convention. You know, like I've never been to one of these before. I like actually don't even know who you are. You know, like I just saw that there was like a line for this and I wanted to join in, you know, you seemed cool. And I was like, oh, no worries, dude. I totally get it. I remember my first convention, you know, when I was a lot younger, it was overwhelming. And as soon as I went into my own experiences of my first convention also being very scary, he relaxed so much, you know? And that's a really good way. That's a really, really good way of connecting with people. It's like you empathize with them. You try to find common ground. You try to see how you can make this situation more comfortable for them. And like we continue talking and I was like, so what's your name, dude? You know, like, what do you call yourself? And then he had this alias that he wanted to go by. So I was like, okay, I got you. Yeah, you know, I go by an alias myself. I get you. Like, you know, I understand wanting to be called something not your real name, you know? But like stuff like that, it's very, very efficient. It's very efficient. It's very effective. You would be bewildered to see how a little bit of social awareness and social context goes a long way. Yena the empath. I mean, I think that's how like I'm decent at social interaction. You know, I think that's how I'm decent at making people feel comfortable in social situations. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the fucking master of it all, you know? I think I have room to improve too, but I think empathy and recognition of common ground is something that goes a very long way. Bossy, hello, welcome in. Wait, let me give you mod real quick. 1 second. Bossy was also someone who participated in the Wild Frontiers event, and we had a really... I can't even remember if this was on stream or not, but we had a really funny interaction. We were both speaking in like southern accents. It was so funny, dude. Bossy, do I follow you on Twitter? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this stuff. I do not follow you on Twitter. But now I do. No advice will help when all the girls I meet are always A, taken, B, lesbian, C, transitioning, D, not looking for someone. Hey man, listen, you gotta just, I think, take it with a grain of salt. It just means that you haven't found someone who is good for you yet, you know? Because obviously, like, it's good that you're finding out these people are this way, you know? I think it would be even worse if the girl that you meet is taken, but then wants to cheat on her boyfriend with you, you know? Like, at least this is like a boundary that you're understanding that you're seeing, you know? Making the conversation more comfortable for someone else is actually really good advice. I mean, hey man, listen, I was a social, awkward, shut-in, I would say up until like maybe 10, 13 years ago. Like up until college, I really didn't know how to socialize with people. It wasn't until I got into the cosplay community a bit more that I really figured out, like, how do I go about making people feel comfortable, especially people who maybe feel a little bit more awkward socializing? Because, like, not to say it's a bad thing. I think everyone starts somewhere, but the anime scene does have a lot of people who are a bit socially awkward and don't know how to, like, get social cues or understand social cues or interact in social environments. And especially being around that space a lot more, I learned that a lot of people aren't awkward because they want to be. It's just that they haven't found common ground for them to be able to have a conversation on. I thought she was gonna say master or faster. Yeah, it's me. I'm the master of faster. Dating scene is in shambles this current time, TBH. I'm lucky to not have to deal with it though. You know, listen, man. I think dating is also a little bit overrated, you know? I think like having a partner is great because you have someone who is there to support you, but you can also find that in friends. Like you don't need to date someone to have a fulfilling life. I firmly believe that. I mean, I listen, man. I do not have that much dating experience myself. Like my dating experience is very limited to the few people that caused me a lot of trauma, you know? But like being single is fine. In fact, being single is how like I found a lot of myself, you know? Wow, is this the Yena Youngblood of Idol EN Generation WILDFYRE? Yeah, that's me! How did you know? How did you know? Oh my god. You're like psychic or something. It's different for guys. We don't cuddle with our best dude friends. I mean, who's stopping you? Genuinely, who's stopping you? I don't cuddle with my girlfriends either, guys. The most I'll do is like maybe hold someone's hand occasionally if we're like going through a like crowded place. But I don't do physical affection with my girlfriends either. Like it's not something that brings me joy or brings me comfort. It's not something that makes me feel like I'm closer to them. You can't really be with someone properly if you don't know yourself in the first place. That's so true, dude. It's so true. I mean, like, for the longest time, I really didn't know what I wanted. And I actually unpacked this with my therapist recently, but I was actively searching out those same people. Because I didn't know what I wanted, I was also seeking out people who didn't know what they wanted, and it ended up hurting me more in the long run. Oh man, dude, I had a fling with this one guy. Funny story actually. He actually messaged me recently to apologize. But it was such like a half-baked apology that I was like, I'm not fucking responding to this. But I had a fling with someone when I was in college, who was a lot older than me. Not in like a weird sense, but he was like significantly in a different space in life because I was in college, he was a working adult, you know? And he was very much so like not present at all. Wait, what happened? Mods? Wait, what happened? Huh? No, Nebby said any mods on check? Oh, I don't know. Well, if something happened, I don't know. Please make sure to take care of it. If so, I appreciate it. But yeah, no. He didn't know what he wanted, and it kind of like led me on for a good like, I would say a year and a half. And eventually I got tired of his shit. You know, I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And we just never talked again. But it was terrible. You know, it was like, I think there was a part of me that was like thinking like, I can change him. Like if I become the perfect, you know, girlfriend and I become the perfect woman, you know, maybe I'll like be able to force him to want me, you know? But yeah, I mean, sometimes, no, you can't do that. You can't change people. And I think a big part of it was because I didn't know what I wanted either. So in my head, it was like, if I search for someone who even less didn't know what they wanted, then I would feel better about myself. And it didn't result well for me, you know? It didn't result well for me. But yeah, that's life, you know? You live and you learn. You live and you learn. It's very hard to identify if you're not in the right headspace to be in a relationship until it's already gone wrong. IMO people are entirely too eager to get in one under the wrong circumstances. No, I agree. Fully agree there. Yeah, I firmly believe in not seeking out a relationship, if that makes sense. Like, I think it'll happen. The more you focus on yourself, the more charismatic and, like, attractive you will seem to other people. And the more you'll have a chance of actually getting into a relationship. It's kind of like one of those greed sensor things. It's like the less you want it, the more likely it'll happen. Because that's just how humans kind of work, you know? An advice I got for dating is you should love the person as they are, not how they could be, i.e. if they changed a habit. I mean, hey man, it's really easy to say, it's hard to envision sometimes. I speak from a personal experience. I think about love and having a girlfriend from time to time, but I tell myself to make sure I get more important things done first. I mean, I think it's one of those things that, like I said, the less you're looking for it, the more likely it would happen because you focus on yourself, and focusing on yourself is very attractive for a lot of people. It means that you have, you know, things figured out, or you're trying to figure stuff out. You have a goal in life. That's not just, you know, I want to be in a relationship. You have like other motivations, possibly other hobbies, you know, other personality traits that make you a more robust human being. And oftentimes for a lot of people, that's more attractive than just having someone be like, hey, I want to date you, you know? Yeah, being on top of your life is fucking attractive as hell, dude. Oh my God. These days, my friend tells me that they did their taxes, and I'm like, oh! Or like they recently contributed to the Roth IRA. Oh! or like, oh, I had a 30% savings rate this year. Whoa! Listen, man. It's crazy like that. Store off dating, went back to school. 3 months later, met my now wife. I'm so happy for you! That's awesome, dude. I'm glad to see we have some married couples in here. You guys gotta like start doing like a mentorship program. Like married couples in the chat, you guys gotta take on like five unmarried members, 5 unmarried young pups. We need a mentorship. We need a mentorship program here. Like, congratulations, you now have 5 adult children. Oh my God. The Young Pup mentorship program. That'd be crazy, dude. I'll do what I can. Can they babysit? Oh, what a riot that would be. What a riot that would be, dude. Have you guys actually ever babysat before? It's really easy. Babysitting is probably where I've made the ratio of money to workload. Like, babysitting is the most money I've made for the least amount of work. Like, genuinely, I think if there were enough babies in the world and I could just do babysitting, I would just do that. All right, guys, here's the plan, all right? So everyone in chat has to find a partner in the next 30 years. You have to have children in the next 30 years as well. Once this VTubing thing goes kaput, I'm gonna come to your residence with my resume as Yena Youngblood, and I'm gonna ask to babysit your children. And, and that's how I'll make my next career. Will you be here in 30 years? You're like 71, aren't you? You know what? I'll be the super granny. I got you guys. I'll be the super granny. Would you like an invite to my wedding? I don't know where it'll be or who I'm marrying, but it'd be Oh god, I can't read your comment. It'd be nice to have you roaming around on one of those table carts. I would... If you guys get married, you have to invite me. Legally, you have to invite me, okay? I don't make the rules here. This is the American law. You have to... It says in fine print at the very end of the Constitution, if you get married and you are a young pup, you have to invite Yena Youngblood. Hilarious. I'm getting close to 30 and I haven't done much of my life yet. Dude, I am 30. I am 30 and I'm a fucking VTuber, okay? Listen. Doesn't mean you have to do much with your life, even moving forward. I think one of the biggest things I learned coming from a place of high expectation to change the world, do something to leave my mark, further the bloodline per se. Like coming from those expectations and now being someone who just streams online and plays video games, like one of the biggest things that I've learned is just take it day by day. There's no reason you have to leave a marker on the world. If you enjoy life, that should be a marker enough. If you are happy and you are content, even if it's boring, you know, even if it's boring and nothing happens, if you are living each day without strife and without anguish, that's enough sometimes, you know, like, you don't need to make your big marker on the world or like accomplish something grand. Like, I mean, sure, that'd be cool, but having those expectations on yourself is just pressuring yourself and dooming you for failure because you're just never going to be satisfied. You will never be satisfied. Sorry. I've been listening to the Hamilton soundtrack. Did you know that VTuber has become one of the top answers in Japan for what kids want to be when they grow up? YouTubing is not a nothing job. It's not a nothing job for sure. But, you know, for me, it's like I came from a place of like, I'm gonna freaking research neuroscience and like find some groundbreaking research and, you know, change the way that medicine works or like change the way that research works. Like the expectations for me were just so insanely high to do something that mattered. And of course, I'm not saying this doesn't matter. I think it does, you know? Like, for example, you know, you guys wouldn't be hearing my sagely advice of how to talk to people in general if I wasn't here. But what I'm more so saying is this is obviously a very big stride away from being a researcher that cures cancer. You know what I mean? Best experience is realizing the happiest I will ever be is sitting outside with some tea on a sunny day. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I think I've been doing my best to do more experiences. Like I know there's a little bit of a fine line of like making it content and like not, you know, just like having everything be my job. But I want Yena to be kind of like my bucket list. You know what I mean? Like I want Yena to be like the catalyst that I have to go try skydiving, to go try learning how to shoot a gun, to go like try food festivals or stuff like that. And then like maybe I'll vlog it, you know, maybe I'll, you know, make a video out of it or something. Sorry, I'm drinking water. I've been yapping for so long, my throat is dry. Yena is someone who is one click away from re-deleting their channel, but can give speeches as if she were Gandhi herself. Listen, I've never made claims about being good at technology, okay? I don't know if you guys remember my debut stuff and how like technically intricate it was. That shit took me probably the entire year to figure out. Like, if we had debuted on time, I would not have that. If we had debuted on time, according to, like, when we were supposed to debut, that debut would not have looked anywhere close to the production that it had. Skydiving is terrifying? Actually, little known fact, but skydiving is actually safer than bungee jumping. More people have died from bungee jumping than they have from skydiving. I wish college me heard your words. You know, I wish college me heard my words too. But I think that's what it is, right? It's like you gain experience from living life, and all you can hope to do is pass on that experience to the next generation. But it doesn't have to be just for the next generation. I mean, it's still experiences and things that can be taken into account of now. I mean, it's one of those like you're never old, you're never too old to start, you know? Remember when you accidentally deleted your own channel? Yep. I don't think I'll ever forget that, to be honest. I don't think I will ever forget that. Your debut was one of the most professional and smooth ones I've ever seen. Oh, thank you, TCL. I appreciate it. That's very sweet. Also, how do you pronounce your name? I see you often enough. I should probably learn how to pronounce it. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Again, I don't think that would have been possible unless we had that 1 year to prepare. Are you excited for the new Mario Kart video game? Honestly, not really, because, like, let's be so for real. You have to buy the Switch 2 to play the new Mario. Also, thank you so much for the raid, Camille. I appreciate. Sorry, I have ADHD. Thank you so much for the raid, Camille. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in, Captain. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you're playing Zenless. Damn, I haven't played that since, like, when the game first came out. That's crazy. But yes, thank you so much for the raid, Camille. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Yena. I am from Idol Corp's WILDFYRE, the most recently released generation. And I'm a hyena VTuber that does a lot of endurance streams, and I do a lot of self-imposed challenges. And I also sing a little bit, and I yap a lot, as you can probably see. I love yapping. I love yapping. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, guys. Got some insane streamer luck. Oh, nice! Who did you pull? I mean, I don't think I would even know, to be honest, because I haven't kept up with Zenless at all. All I know is that there's this one furry character in Zenless that everyone keeps comparing me to. The... I mean, I guess you're just gonna have to find a date in this community then. I mean, what can I say? Exactly that furry dude? Trigger and Lycanon within 30... Oh, wow, nice! By the way, I think you missed a big bitch... What? I did? I didn't get anything on my dashboard. Oh, is this the whole thing of bits not showing up again? 1 second. Let me... God damn it. Sorry, bits don't show up on my chat, and they also apparently don't show up on my alerts either. But congratulations on getting the BDSM wolf. Nice. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I haven't played Zenless since the game came out, but I've heard very good things about it still, to this day, so... Alright, give me 1 second. Let me check my creator dashboard. Oh, what the heck? I've missed so many bits. Oh, fuck, dude. I've missed so many. What the heck? I'm so sorry. I missed all of these. Obara cheered 100 biddies earlier. Hello there, Yena. How are you doing? How's the stream going? Just want to say you're super cool and cute and you have a lovely voice and you're one of my favorite VTubers. I was wondering if I could get a funny meme or sound if it's okay. Obara, are you still here? Are you still here? Twitch has failed me. Oh, no. No worries, Camille. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Also, Toph, thank you so much for the $5 tip. I appreciate it. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh no, he's gone! Calling out like Odysseus to his men. Eurylochus! Eurylochus, where are you? Also, Flemish, if you're still here, holy shit. Thank you so much for the 10,000 biddies. What the fuck, you crazy, crazy person. Thank you so much for the 10,000 biddies. I can't believe I missed this. Here, you know what? Can I repeat? No, I can't. I can't repeat the alert because it's not on the alerts thing. Damn, dude. I think we got a point here for Twitch chat. We got a point here for Twitch chat right now. I left him waiting. I know. I feel so bad. I didn't see it because it didn't pop up on my end. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, guys. Well, Flemish, thank you so much for the 10,000 biddies. You are crazy. I appreciate it. That is insane of you, but wow. Thank you so much. Also, Closer, thank you so much for the 300 biddies from earlier too, if you're still here. And Shield Sync Hibiki, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are too sweet. God, man, I feel so bad. Someone get their Twitter handle or something and call them up. Are they in the Discord? Oh, man. Aw. Man, I feel bad. I know it's not my fault, but I feel bad. Why did no one tell me? Fuck! Alright, next time someone gives biddies more than 10k, gives more than 1,000, if there is a bit donation that is more than 1,000 biddies, everyone needs to be like, Yena, there's bits! Yena, there's bits right there! Yena, right there! Yena, bits! Oh, Flemish! Oh my god, they're still here! Thank you so much, Flemish. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't thank you earlier. Oh, man. God, they really gotta fix this stuff with stream elements. I don't know why it never shows biddies. Like, I have it up. Yeah, I have bits. I have cheers. And in the minimum 0, so it should be fine. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. It's alright. I guess I'll just keep 4 different dashboards on my screen at all times. It's cool. Oh, man. Time to put this activity feed on my dashboard as well. Arg, technology! Really the worst. Let me add this in real quick. Twitch dashboard. I love having 60 million things on my screen. Why is this locked? Huh? Access denied on my own channel? Oh, there's bits? Oh my god! Ponsu Prinny, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Yena, look, I found some bits for you. Oh, thank you, Ponsu Prinny. I appreciate it. I don't know why they're not showing up on alerts either. This is so weird. I don't know what's happening. I think stream elements is just fucking broken. Here, I'll do the AI voice for you. Yena, look, I found some bits for you. That didn't sound anywhere close to the Twitch TTS voice. It did show an alert, did it? I didn't see it. And I can't repeat it because it's not on my stream elements alert list. I don't know why. Why is it like this? I don't get it. Maybe if I do minimum 1? Maybe if I do minimum cheer 1. I don't think that makes sense though. I mean, we can try. We can try for the next time someone gives bits. That kind of sounded like Stephen He. Oh, like the Asian accent? What the hell? Emotional damage. I can say this because I'm Chinese, okay? I can say this. I'm allowed. Did it work? I saw the biddies. Test. Nothing popped up. I don't know why nothing's popping up. Huh. He's Malaysian, isn't he? Yeah, but it's a stereotypical Chinese accent. I'm Chinese, I had no idea. I feel like I've said this like 60 times. But yes, for those who don't know, I am Chinese. I speak fluent Mandarin. I was actually thinking about, I don't know if Brave Group would be okay with this, but I was thinking about trying my hand at the Bilibili audience. You're fluent in Mandarin? Yeah, I'm fluent. I mean, not like, okay. I think what it's called is like a heritage speaker or something like that. What's it called? It's like I can only conversationally speak Mandarin. I can't like dissect the meaning of life. Like I don't know how to say that in Chinese. You know what I mean? But like if you were to throw me in Asia, or not Asia, but in China, and I had like no other guidance but needing to speak Mandarin, I could get my way around like very easily. Yeah, like I don't know how to say oil rig in Chinese. Exactly. But I can say most things. I can speak conversationally. How does everyone speak such perfect English? I mean, I think my English is pretty bad, actually. I speak really fast. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've actually started noticing this because I've been recording more voiceover stuff for videos. But I need to like slow myself down. You know what I mean? Like, I mean no accent. Listen, I have no accent because I've lived in America for a long time. But like, in terms of idioms, in terms of syntax, sometimes I still have trouble with English. Yena knows Chinese. I keep forgetting she's Asians. I'm Asians? Multiple? Plural? I'm Asians? Oh my god. I can't believe I'm multiple of them. So you're not native but ethnically Chinese? No, I am native. I am native technically. I was born in China. All of my relatives are Chinese for the most part. I have like there's a weird like Korean sector of my family who like are taboo from my Chinese side of the family, but like it's so like it's so negligent. Negligent? What's the word? It's so not negligent. It's negligible. Thank you. Yeah, it's so negligible that I don't usually talk about it. But yes, I was born in China. I immigrated to the US when I was probably like 6 years old-ish. So I lived in America for most of my life, which is why I don't really have an accent. But this is actually a pretty recent development. I had a pretty thick accent basically up until college. So me not having an accent was due to a lot of conversations and a lot of work on my dialect. But even now, some words I still have a teensy tiny bit of an accent on. No way, Yena is multiple people? I mean, how do you think I run WILDFYRE? Can survive in China, but not native level Chinese. Yeah, not native level Chinese. Like I can, if you were to conversate with me in Chinese right now, I would be able to have a very fluent and colorful conversation with you. But if you were to start talking about like, oh, the logistics of machinery, you know, like, oh, like a mechanical engineering or something like that, you know, I would have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I know what you mean. I hardly have an accent, but depending on who I'm talking to, sometimes I realize that the sounds that come out of my mouth are literally nonsense. Yes, so it's really weird because if I speak Chinese, like if I'm speaking Chinese and I switch that gear in my brain to speaking Mandarin, English words don't come out of my mouth the same way. It's very strange. I thought you were 100% American. Did you think I was white? Do I give off white vibes? Oh no. Oh god, colonization is real. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. That's the worst news I've heard all day. White woman detected. Gentrified by my race as well. Does anyone in here speak Chinese by chance or speak Mandarin? Sorry, I've called it Chinese my entire life. I know the proper term is technically Mandarin because there's a lot of different dialects of Chinese, but because I can just show you guys. Like I can talk in Chinese for the next you know, how about this? I'll talk in Chinese for the next 5 minutes. 5-minute timer. 你好，大家，我是 Yena Youngblood。我今天在隔播，在 Twitch 和 YouTube。你们今天怎么样呀？你们还挺好的，对不对？你现在不能学英文，中文太。How do you say difficult in Chinese? Oh god, I haven't used this in such a long time. Ni hao. Difficult in Chinese. 复杂 yeah, 复杂。哦，真的吗？用中文有可能是因为用中文口音更复杂一点，所以就是它会动多一点。用英文的话有点不一样声音，那个声音不会用很多那个嘴巴，只会用舌头。可是就是我在说中文嘛，对不对？我现在说中文，可是要是我用英文在我的中文话里的话，有时候会听起来不一样，不知道为什么。就说是要是我说我在说中文，然后我说How are you？ 我有点就是不能翻过来，不能把我的脑子的这个 connection 翻过来。My Chinglish, man. Oh god, I need to practice again. It's been so long. I haven't needed to speak Chinese in so long, so like it's almost a little bit weird speaking Chinese now. The community translators. 主要是我担心在 Bilibili 直播的话，我担心中国人不会感觉像是我是中国人，因为我说的普通话不是特别复杂，有点像小孩子的普通话。 我也不会，我不会读中文，所以要是我在哔哩哔哩直播的话，我得要用一个 translator。我来看看啊，这是说是什么东西 ？translate。你会说语言能直供？Oh, this was Google translated. So what this person just typed in chat is how many languages do you speak? Or like they tried to type that in chat. It is not the correct syntax of how it should be written. It should be 你会说几个 or 多少. 多少 actually probably wouldn't be used here. 多少 is like how many. 几个 is like also how many, but it's used in different circumstances. Oh god, wait, what is the language law here? I have no idea. 你会说 Oh, 你会说哪些? That'd be a better way of saying it. 你会说哪些语言? 哪些 would be like which ones? Like which languages can you speak? What is better translated for Chinese to English? I use DeepL for Chinese and Reverso for French. I'm actually not super sure. Chinese is a bit weird, in which case a lot of times you don't even need to say too much to get a meaning across. Like for example, sometimes I'll contact Chinese manufacturers for like products and whatnot, and they'll just ask me 几个. Like that's it. And it literally all it means is how many. Like how many do you need of this item? Language law, language is illegal. No, in like grammatical laws, like grammatical rules. I don't know what the grammatical rule is here for 几个多少. But yeah, no, it's a very interesting language. Sorry, I'm gonna real quick just yeah, sorry, just pulling the timer back up. I'm not really used to reading simplified Chinese. I was taught traditional Chinese. I mean, like, I think for most people, they were taught traditional Chinese. The only people I think that use simplified Chinese nowadays is like people who are learning overseas, because it's easier. Don't give me the PTSD of grammatical laws of languages, Yena. Chinese is actually really easy. It's really, really easy. You can basically switch everything around. It still makes sense. As long as the meaning gets through, like, it doesn't matter too much about grammatical rules. Chinese is hard. I think Mandarin's hard part is mostly vocabulary, because there's so many different rules. Same works for English. Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. English works the same. Same works for English. How do I make sure not to fuck up the accents? I mean, most people can get what you're saying, even if you fuck up the accents. It's actually really, really easy. So there's only 4 accents in Mandarin, which is what, so 普通话 is what a lot of people say about Mandarin. Like, not say about, is what a lot of people call Mandarin. 普通话 is like the term that people in like the mainland will use for Mandarin, because there's a lot of different dialects. 普通话 just literally means 普通, which means ordinary. 话 meaning speech. So it literally just means ordinary speech. But in 普通话, there's only 4 different tones. I guess technically 5 different tones, because there is like words that don't have tones. But there's other dialects and also other Asian languages. Like I think Vietnamese has like 7 or like 8 or something like that. There's like a lot of different tones in other languages. But for Mandarin, the only tones you have is... Actually, let's pull up a little chart. Do a little low-key Mandarin learning lesson here. Mandarin tones. Do, 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 do. Oh, this is actually a really good... This is actually a really good image. I mean, I'm not speaking Chinese anymore. But, yeah, I typically don't speak Chinese on stream because there's a lot of people who are not super kind to Chinese people out there. And there's a lot of people who do not understand that there's still an abundance of microaggressions against Chinese people. Namely, making fun of people's speech and mainly making fun of the way that it sounds. So I don't usually talk about it to avoid that crowd because it is very, very prevalent, unfortunately. But I do want to show you guys just some basic stuff because I think this will make Chinese a lot less intimidating. So there are 4 different tones in Mandarin. And then there is a hidden 5th tone that's just no tone. So usually the hidden 5th tone is like given to, I don't even know what you would call them in English, but it's like additive words that can change the structure of a sentence. Like, for example, oh, Faraz, hello, welcome in, hope you're doing well. For example, like, 我的, no, that doesn't work. Oh, I'm gonna find an example of this, it's so hard. Oh, like, if you're adding a onto a... No, does have a tone? Sorry, I'm getting confused myself now. Oh, God. Oh, no. Does have a tone? Let's see. Translate. Oh, particle. That's what it's called. Particle. Yes. Particles oftentimes don't have tones because they're added to the ends of sentences. But in the basic structure of language for Mandarin, there are 4 tones that can apply to any syllable or any sound in Mandarin. The 4 tones are a straight line, a line going upwards, a kind of like a caret, like a V, and then a line going downwards. So if I were to say, like, I don't know, let's say shi, because that's a word that gets used a lot. This word, S-H-I. So this is pronounced shi, or shi, or shi, or shi, or shi. It is very dependent on what tone you apply to it that makes the word what it is. So for example, if I say shi using the first tone, which is just a straight line. Oh, shit. If I say shi, that makes it into, okay, so the first word I think of when I say that is wet. So shi is wet. Shi could be used in poop. That could be poop. Yeah. The second tone, shi, going upwards, I think could be used as poop. And then the third one, it's very circumstantial. There's a weird differentiation between the second tone and the third tone. And the third tone is shi, shi, and shi. I know it doesn't sound very different, but it's used in different contexts for different words. And then the fourth tone is shi. So straight going down. Shi. Which can be used as an affirmation. It can mean like yes, like oh, like go do this thing, or like not do this thing. Or you could be like, oh, is this thing correct? And you'd be like, sure, it is correct. God, this is confusing to teach, dude. I feel like you're about to say we pooped ourselves. I have no idea. No. I don't know how to say I pooped myself. Because I don't think you can use the same word of sure to say I pooped myself. Because it's a pooping yourself is like a verb. But yeah, that's basically every single Chinese word. And then just apply it to every single tone you can think of in Chinese, and then every single tone is a different word. And there you go. There's actually there's a tongue twister called it's called Lion Eating Poet in the Stone Den. And I believe it goes, let's see. Let me find the pinging for this. It's because all of these words can be interpreted as one of the words that makes sense in the poem. So it can be interpreted as lion, it can be interpreted as eating, it can be interpreted as stone, and it goes like shi 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 shi. 是是是是是是是是 And that's the entire poem. That's the entire poem. Yeah, now I'm just a Pokemon. 是是是是是是是是是是是是是是是是 It's very silly. It's very, very silly. Yeah, if you want to check it out, I'll link it in chat. Do you know any Chinese tongue twisters? I would say this is kind of a tongue twister because it's hard to say right. But no, I don't know any Chinese tongue twisters. I refuse to believe you tell this to someone just passing by in China and he'll be like, yeah, I get ya. I mean, okay, I don't think any Chinese person, even fluent, will be able to understand this poem, like, in a way that, like, unless you really study it, you know? It's like one of those, like, unless you really study it, I don't think anyone will be able to understand this upon first glance. It's the Chinese equivalent of buffalo. Yes, buffalo, 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 buffalo. Exactly, exactly. Oh my god. What do you not like in Mandarin? Huh? What do I not like about Mandarin? Is that what you're trying to ask? Yena, not that site. What? I think, listen, man. I think Reddit is a great way to find resources, okay? I'm not a Redditor myself, but like whenever I have computer problems or whenever I need to like do something with my car, Reddit's the first place I go to. Because they have highly specific experiences. Any linguistic things that give you trouble? Like cadence, pronunciation, writing. I mean, I can't write. I can't read. I think when I speak Chinese, I oftentimes need to like change the way my tongue moves, if that makes sense. So sometimes when I come back to English, it doesn't sound entirely right. But I mean, I don't personally like reading or writing in Chinese either, so I have no intention to go learn that. But yeah, you know, it's there. Not like I hate or anything. Reddit is how I found the answer to an obscure 15-year-old problem I was having. I mean, hey man, listen, I think it's a great place for obscure information. The speaking posture is different because the languages are so different. Yeah, I think one thing I have a really hard time doing once I kind of go into the mindset of speaking Chinese is going back to not over pronouncing my words. Cause when you speak English, right? You can speak it very casually and laid back. Like you can be like, yeah, you know, I'm speaking English right now. I'm like, you know, there's a lot of fluidity in my voice and I can, you know, slur my words together a little bit. You can't really do that in Chinese. So you really have to like focus on using diction properly. Do you find yourself sometimes replacing words with Mandarin counterpart passively? No. I would say English is definitely my predominant language now. I mostly think in English as well. The only times I do think in Mandarin is when I'm talking to my parents. But as you guys know with my parental issues, I don't really talk to my parents much anymore. So it's like, I don't get much of a chance to practice, if that makes sense. But yeah. It'd be nice. It would be nice. I would like to practice Chinese more. Which is why I think it'd be cool to stream on Bilibili. Assuming that, you know, it'd be something that Brave would allow me to do. Your parents know you're a VTuber? No. Oh my god, no. No, my parents have no freaking idea. My relationship with my parents is very strange. It's a very like mask-on relationship where I keep this front-facing type of character, the person that they think I am. I keep that up when I talk to them, but otherwise I just don't have much relationship with them. Yeah, I felt like it'd be a good chance for me to practice. I felt like it'd be a good chance for me to practice Chinese again as well, like Mandarin. Because God, it's been a while. It's been a hot second. What do they think you do then? They know I work for a big Japanese company, and that's about it. I haven't told them much else. I told them I do project management and like admin work and stuff like that. You could try to do a Chinese teaching stream eventually down the line. It could be a good chance to brush up on it. Maybe. The issue is for me, I think it's just more so conversation. I need to hear it more often. You know what I mean? Like I need to hear Mandarin more often for me to brush up on kind of like re-earthing the skills I had before. They don't need to know much else, TVH. I mean, yeah, man. I don't know how they would feel if I told them I was a VTuber. I can't imagine too happy. But, you know, here we are. Here we are. But yeah, I actually think I am going to call it here for today, guys. I have to go into the city. So I want to try to go in before traffic gets too bad. But thank you guys so much for the Yap stream. I know this was a lot shorter than our usual streams, but we gotta ease off on the endurance stuff, huh? I don't have time to do my work. But yes, thank you for the yaps, guys. I think maybe we'll do more dual streams for yapping stuff. I think that'd be fun. I like having the Twitch and YouTube chat like banter between people. I think it's very cool. Also, Lego More, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you for the resub. And Beaver Badger, thank you so much for the tier 1 as well for 3 months. Happy 3 months. There's a birthday on the 7th. Happy birthday. Let me give you a birthday kazoo to end things off. Happy birthday, Beaver Badger! Thank you so much for the resub. But yeah, Snow, I saw your comment. I appreciate the apology. Thank you so much for being aware and being, you know, open to doing so. But don't worry. I know it wasn't in bad faith. Just, you know. But yes, I will catch you guys later. Let's go see who we can raid out to. Da 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 da. Who is streaming right now? What the fuck, Rem? Dude, sometimes I'll see Rem's like, I'll see Rem's streams. I'm just like, what the fuck? What is this? Fish doorbell? What does this mean? Is she? Oh, it's that fish doorbell website. Oh, I know what she's doing. Oh wait, let's go raid her. I've always wanted to see it in action. I've seen it from like, what is it called? Daily something human something, that one YouTube channel. Oh shit, I have to set a raid on here too, huh? Let's go raid Juna over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid Juna. Ooh, Nagi. Because I know she's trying to hit partner. We'll go raid Juna over on Twitch, and then we'll go raid Rem over on YouTube's. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming in today. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will catch you guys, don't know when. Maybe sometime tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe sometime Friday. Actually, no, sometime Friday for sure. I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know if I'm allowed to announce this yet. They haven't given me any information, but I'm supposed to be doing a stream on Friday morning. That's like with other people. That's also sponsored. But I haven't gotten any information for it, so I'll see you on Friday. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Friday. Anyways, take care, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you guys later. Bye now. Bye, guys.